Hi, welcome to the first edition of 2-Minute Tuesday, where I try to demonstrate something for you in 2 minutes or less. Today we're going to cover how to create an OData connection from Excel into Epicor using REST services. This was something that I found a bit tricky in newer versions of Excel, but now that I've figured out how to do it, you don't have to. This episode of 2-Minute Tuesday is brought to you by Eris Consulting. At Eris Consulting, we make the complex simple. Whether you need implementation assistance, training, or business intelligence services, Eris Consulting is your partner to help your ERP system evolve. With that out of the way, let's get started. Please put 2 minutes on the clock. The first thing we're going to do is open up a business activity query. For this example, I'm going to use Z Customer 01 because that exists in every training environment. These are the same results we should expect to get in Excel. This is the URL for our REST services, and I'll leave a link in the description to show you how to find yours. We'll also use a standard Epicor username and password. This REST API landing page explains to you how the REST services work. We're going to scroll down to Business Activity Queries. We'll then enter the company ID and the name of the BAQ that we want to run for our test. Clicking the Get Help button will bring up the specifics for the business object you have selected. In our case, we want to use the Get method to execute the BAQ. Clicking the Execute button will execute your method and give you the results below. It will also populate for you the request URL, which we're going to copy because we need that later. Then we open Excel. If you're using a newer version of Excel, you will need to go into the options and enable the legacy OData connection, or you will not be able to use this REST Services V1 connection. Now that you have the legacy OData connection enabled, you can go to Legacy Wizards and OData Feed. We'll then paste in our request URL that we copied earlier. Again, we'll need a valid Epicor username and password. But here we get stymied by a certificate error, but I can show you how to fix that. We'll go into Settings on your Windows workstation and go into Certificate Manager, and you will need to be a local administrator to perform this function. In the browser URL window, click the Not Secure icon and then the Certificate option. On the Details tab, we'll have an option to export the certificate, and that's what we need to do. Choose a location and a file name for your certificate that you're about to export, and we'll need this again here shortly. Head back to the Certificate Manager and go to the Trusted Root Certificate Authorities. Right-clicking the Certificates folder will bring up the Import menu where you can import the file you just exported. If we go back to Excel and put in the same OData feed with a valid Epicor username and password, we should now be successful. Your data set will show up as a table, and you simply select it and finish the wizard. You now have Epicor data in Excel. What's more is you can click the refresh button and that data will refresh for you. Congratulations! So we didn't quite make it in 2 minutes or less, but I did manage to show you how to pull data from Epicor into Excel via REST services, and that's what we were after. So I also showed you a little bonus tip on how to fix that certificate error. If that crops up on you now, you should know how to fix it. If you're still watching and you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more videos, please give it a subscribe. Either way, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.